and welcome to Gavilan Connects. I am Professor Esmeralda Montenegro. Have you heard of American Idol, America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, and X Factor, and others? It is not every day that you encounter individuals who have actually participated in these shows for a chance to be noticed or win the big prize and become an instant celebrity, right? Well, today we have Chelsea Burns with us. She is 18 years old and she lives here in Gilroy. And she will talk to us about her passion for singing and acting, about her experience with talent shows, and something that's familiar, America's Got Talent, and how she was discovered. So welcome to Gavilan Connects, Chelsea.
Thank you for having me.
Well, tell me, let's start with how your passion for singing and acting began.
Okay. Well, I remember being little, going to church and seeing my grandma sing, and I'd always be like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. And then I shortly discovered that I actually, the talent had passed on to me. So I remember going over there, putting on wigs and having a tambourine and singing for her and my family. So that was like a normal weekend for me. So yeah, then I just grew more and more to it, and I always turned to music, going through high school, being a teenager, that's an outlet for you. And so I've always, written my own music and performed it. And yeah, it's always been an outlet for me, and I've always enjoyed it. So yeah.
Yes, and what does your family say about this?
They love it. They love. When I sing, they all cry all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes, happy tears. But yeah, they've always supported me, so I'm lucky to have that.
And when you were in school, in high school and middle school, were you in talent shows then?
I was. I hosted some at South Valley Middle School. And yeah, I was always in theater growing up, and I did some shows at Gilroy High School, and yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. And I know you graduated last year.
Yes, I did.
From high school. Mm-hmm. And you were actually going to start your college career here at Gavilan College.
Yes.
But you did not. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, towards the end of my high school year, my mom got really sick, so we didn't know what was wrong with her, but she's been going through chemo for the past few months, and that's been really hard. So I decided to take a year off and help take care of her and be there for her. And yeah, so that's definitely been a difficult time, but it's worth it, and she's getting better. So I'm glad that I took a year off just to be with her and help her.
Yeah, I'm sure she was really happy to have you.
Yes, I'd hope so. But yes, yeah.
Well, it's part of the recovery.
Yeah.
And so she's doing well.
She is, and she's my biggest supporter. So.
And she's actually watching us right now. Right?
She is. Hi, Mama.
And so, are you going to start school?
Yes, I'm going to start in fall. Yeah.
In the fall.
Yes, I am.
Here at Gav.
Yes, I am.
All right, so maybe we can get an update from you
sounds good.
then.
Yes.
And so you were telling me about how the producers of America's Got Talent discovered you.
Yeah, they actually contacted me. They had seen my YouTube videos, which I've been making YouTube videos for the past year. And one of the producers contacted me, and so I went and auditioned, and it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. It was so much fun. So yeah.
And I know you cannot tell us much because
the
show has not aired.
No.
But what can you tell us about getting in and getting the experience as a?
Yeah, well, it definitely had an impact on me because you go there waiting in line, you don't really think. I mean, you go there pretty much as a nobody, just a dreamer, and so it's kind of intimidating at first. But I just had confidence in myself, and my family was there to support me. So yeah, I waited 6 hours to audition. I got there at 6 in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so.
And this was San Francisco.
Yes, at the Bill Graham Civic Center.
Okay.
And yeah, so it was definitely an experience. A lot of talented people, so I was happy to be amongst them, and I made some new friends, and it was just a very positive experience.
So you were waiting for 6 hours.
Yes.
And when did they come in and pull you out of the line?
Yeah, well, we all have a number, so they would go 50 people at a time, and you'd go audition in front of a producer, and yeah, definitely. It was definitely a good experience. I can't say much. I wish I could, but yeah, it was definitely awesome.
And can you tell us about the songs that they asked you to memorize in a very short period of time?
Yeah, I actually had to learn 4 different songs in a matter of 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And then go perform in front of the producers, and yeah, it was pressure. There's a lot of pressure there, but I just had confidence in myself. And yeah, like I said, without my family, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I was grateful that they were there to encourage me. So yeah.
Of course, of course.
Yes.
So after that experience, were you nervous, or was it more of
I actually had been waiting for
excitement?
something like this like all my life, you know? I never really believed in myself. Like I'd be like, oh no, I can never do that. Like I'm not good enough. So actually like having the courage to go there was like an accomplishment all in itself. So I was really like proud of myself in a way. But yeah, it definitely was an amazing experience, and it was very exciting, and yeah, good times.
Yes. So hopefully in the fall you can give us an update.
I will.
Once
Sounds good.
the show airs, and
Yes.
we'll know what happens.
Yes.
Right.
Sounds good.
So it's hundreds,
Yeah.
thousands of
Thousands.
people
Yeah.
in line.
Yes.
What do you think is the key to stand out among the crowd?
Well, you know, personality is a big part of it too. You know, when you go in that room, you're with 50 other people. You have to stand out and be bubbly and, you know, make it an impression. That's really
Right.
the biggest thing, making an impression. And just, like I said, they can see if you're confident or if you're insecure. So just try to go in there with confidence and be yourself. That's ultimately all you can do.
And you know, some people go, and your mom was telling me this, they would dress in a certain way that, you know.
There's a man in a full body spandex suit, and let's say he wasn't in the best shape, but it was cool. Whatever floats your boat.
It was entertaining
It
for
was.
that moment,
And
right?
that's the thing about this show is that, you know, it's not just singing, it's everything. So there was like a little dog that was riding a pony, and there was just random things. It was very entertaining.
Yes.
Yes.
But, you know, there's been singers that win all the
Yeah.
time, right?
Yes,
so,
there have been.
so we wish
Fingers
you the
crossed.
best. Yes. Yeah. And we have a video of you when you were a little girl,
Yes.
and you are acting, you're singing. So I think we have it ready.
Oh,
so let's
okay.
take a look, and then you can tell us about it.
She was short in this class and was feeding. Poor nurse Suzanne didn't follow instructions. Yeah, she'll get all right. When it's my turn, take my fit. Once upon a time, I missed that one way. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stop in the sun. Wandering free, wish I could part of that world. How to answer one mess, A to fry, one less man to pick up after. I should be happy, but all I do is cry.
So you were.
Well, I've definitely grown since then. Just a little bit.
Yes, you'll sing for us later.
Yes, I
But,
will.
but you were embarrassed a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's kind of awkward, but yeah. Thanks, Mom.
But you were doing a lot, you know, and,
Yeah, like
and
I
that's
said.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always been one of my passions. I really liked being on stage because I was like bullied in school. So when I was on stage, you know, you're a different character and you get to like, I don't know. I just always had a good time doing it. So yeah.
Oh. So your classmates or
Yeah.
the audience would bully you?
Yeah, I mean, I think every, you know, teenager goes through phases in school. So like I said, acting and theater and singing, that would always be my outlet where I could just be myself and not really be judged or anything. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Well, that's great that you have found this passion, and
Yeah.
you know, since an early
Thank you.
age, and not too many people do.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
How old were you in that video?
Well, when I was a Little Mermaid, I was like 5. That was my first show ever. So
okay.
yes. And then the other one, I was like 8, 9. So yeah, 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yes, but we're gonna see your progression later on
Yes.
in Gavilan Connects, and when
Sounds
you're
good.
gonna sing.
I'm gonna sing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
Okay, a cappella.
Yes, a cappella.
So, yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. So
Yeah.
stay tuned because she's
Do
gonna
it.
sing. Okay, so we're gonna take a short break right now, and when we return, Chelsea will sing, and we'll talk a little bit more with you about what you're doing now, your future, what is it that you're looking for and want to do, and what goals you have, including education. And right now we're going to take a look at one of Gavilan's own, Christina Denton. She produced a new film. It's Worth the Wait. So take a look at what she has to say about this film, and then right after this, we're gonna watch the trailer of that movie, and then we'll be back.
We're here with Christina Denton, actress, writer, and most recently producer of a new feature-length movie, Worth the Wait. Worth the Wait made its world premiere at the San Jose Annual Film Festival, CineQuest, on March 2nd at the 600-seat San Jose Repertory Theater. Welcome, Christina.
Thank you very much.
So, can you tell us a little bit about how the movie came about?
Yes, I can actually. The director Ryan Sage and I have been friends for a few years now. He was, I was cast in one of my first projects in LA. He actually cast me as an actor, so we worked together a couple of times, and then he actually became my client when I was a personal trainer, which is very funny because based on the movie. And then, you know, he knew that I was into producing as well. I'd only done a couple of short films and a play, but he said, you know, I want to make a feature and I think that, you know, you should help me produce it. I said, great, let's do it. We put an ad on Craigslist and we said we're looking for scripts, and we can only pay $500, but we had a lot of responses, good and bad. People not really happy about only getting $500 for their script, but we ended up landing on this one called Worth the Wait, which was written by Dale Zawada. It's about a guy trying to lose weight to sort of find love and better his life. And you know, Sam was an college football player who was injured, and after he was injured, he just put on a lot of weight. And you know, 7 years later, now that he's out of college and sort of, you know, not really sure what to do with his life, he's in a really bad place. He's unhappy, and he's attributing that to his weight. And so he decides to go on this weight loss journey. He knows a couple people who work at a gym, and so he enrolls and meets a personal trainer who is, you know, not exactly the perfect example of health and fitness. She smokes and she kind of isn't really sure what she wants to do with her life. And so they make this wonderful friendship and end up kind of, you know, falling for each other. And you know, we'll have to have you see the movie to see if it works out in the end. But yeah, so that's kind of what the movie's about.
Or what's next for the film? What's next for you?
The film, we are still trying to get into more festivals. So this was our first festival. This is the first one that we've shown at. And we're kind of just doing this festival route. We've got a couple, actually, people interested in distribution. So that's always, like, great for an independent film. That's what your kind of goal is. And, you know, it will either get, you know, maybe some theatrical, limited, and then if not DVD and home, kind of, you know, on demand kind of stuff. And so we'll get to show it to everybody in a broad audience. And then next for me, I know, gosh, there's a few things going on. As an actor, I've got a couple projects actually locally that I will be working on this summer. And then I'm writing one to be shot here ideally next summer. So in 2013, hopefully, I will be shooting in Hollister, a little movie that I'm writing. So that's pretty exciting. And yeah, that's kind of what's in the works for me in the next year.
Well, this is just so exciting to have, you know, a local person. Just,
yes,
you know.
I'm Gav alumni.
Yes, that's always good. That's always good. Well, thank you very, very much for joining us today and sharing the information about your movie.
Of course. Thank you so much.
And you guys should all definitely go check it out.
Yes.
And this is Stephanie Scow reporting from Mars Hill in Hollister, California for Gav TV. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like a very inspiring movie, and
Yeah,
congratulations to Christina. She graduated from Gavilan College 2003, and she went on to San Jose State University, and she graduated from there, and now she's a producer.
Wow, that's
with
amazing.
this film, and it's doing great. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot more from her.
Yeah.
So, and I'm here with Chelsea Burns, and she is a local actress and singer. So she's from here, Gilroy, and she's going to be a student at Gavilan College next fall. So it's really exciting to have you here, and
Exciting to be here. Thank you.
and to have someone that has actually gone through the process of being in a talent competition,
Yeah.
national talent competition like
Yeah.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting, and for the producers to have found you
Yeah.
the way they did in YouTube.
Oh, yes. It was a
So-
blessing.
Yes, and so are you sure you cannot tell us anything else?
I'm sure I would if I could. Gotta
trying,
keep my
guys.
Gilroy people up to date.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, thought I would try again. So one more time. Maybe I will later.
Off camera.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
And well, tell us a little bit more about yourself. What do you like to do? What's your best, or what do you like to eat? Where do you
Oh,
like
I like to
hang
eat
out?
everything. Oh my gosh. I'm Italian and Portuguese. We eat a lot.
Oh yes, I know that one for a fact.
Yes, yes. Well, I just love writing and hanging out with friends and surfing and shopping, enjoying life. I love just going out and having a good time. So yes.
That's great. And what's your favorite activity to do with your mom?
Oh my gosh. Shopping. Just spending time with her. I love talking with her because I love hearing her stories, and yeah, she's a very interesting woman. So
Yes,
she is. She is. So, yes, there's never a dull moment with my mom.
Yes.
Oh, actually, it's fun prank calling with her. She likes to prank call people. I'm not even kidding. It's awesome. So if you get an unknown call, it's probably from my mom.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a lot of fun. Actually.
It is.
And how about your favorite music?
I love Frank Sinatra, so I listen to old school music. I'm an old soul, so I love like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, all of those people. So yeah, and Judy Garland. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm an old soul. Oh, and I like antiquing. That's always fun too. So
Oh wow.
I'm pretty much an old woman. So I'm just kidding.
But it's okay. Antiquing is good.
Yes, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun, and you find really cool stuff out
Yeah,
there.
you do. You do.
Well, that's really interesting. And so, of the artists that are out there right now,
Yeah.
Who are your favorites? Do you have any?
I really like Demi Lovato just because I love that she inspires people through her music. You know, she's not trying to be anybody that she's not, and that's what I hope to do one day.
Yeah.
Just stay true to yourself and stick to what you believe in. And yeah, so she's a big inspiration, and she's amazing. She's incredible. So maybe one day I'll sing with her. You never know.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
You never know.
Yes.
And anything else that your fans should know about you? Something interesting or that no one would guess?
I don't know. I'm an only child and grandchild, so that's pretty difficult. I mean, that's not really that interesting, but it's been, yeah, it's pretty interesting, I guess. Yeah, I'm an only child and grandchild, so a lot of love I get.
A lot of love.
A lot of love and attention.
Yes,
Yes.
but you have kept yourself grounded.
Oh, of course,
You're
yeah,
not
of
spoiled.
course. Yeah, no.
Right, Nancy?
No, I'm not. I'm not spoiled. Yes, I'm humbled and yeah. Yes.
Yes, and that's your mom talking
Yeah,
behind the
hi,
camera.
So not going on camera, but
Yes, she doesn't want. She doesn't like to be.
She's
on
camera shy. She's the opposite of me.
Yes.
Yes.
I know, and when someone meets you, you look really shy too.
Yeah.
One wouldn't imagine that voice will come out of you, or
Yeah.
that actress,
Yeah.
will just perform any act.
Yeah, I'm shy at times, but most of the time I'm pretty outgoing. But yeah, definitely. A lot of people don't expect me to sing. They're just like, oh yeah, you're just Chelsea. Like just yeah.
Well, the time has come for you to sing live, a
Sing for my
cappella.
life. No, I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
and So, are you ready to sing?
I am.
Okay, so then the stage is yours, so you can sing. What is it?
Summer Over the Rainbow.
Perfect.
Yes.
Right, so with you guys, Chelsea.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Thank you.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of the show. We wish you the very, very best.
Thank you so much.
This is Chelsea Burns, and she's joining us today. And she is a singer and actress, and she will be here at Gav next fall with us. So we wish her the very, very, very best in her artistic future. So till next time, goodbye.